Hello friends, this is Terry today with a centering and grounding exercise to just balance your energy in these times. And I teach this to my Reiki students all the time, and I just wanted to teach this to all of you who watch my channel. I think this is some really good exercises I want to start incorporating to just help out some people I know that are really going through a tough time this year, as we're in this year of chaos. And this is a great way to give yourself Reiki to just center and ground. But you don't have to be a Reiki practitioner to benefit from this exercise. Anyone can do this. This is just something I teach my students after they've had an energetic Reiki attunement and you have Reiki in your hands. But we all have energy in our hands, right? We're all healers. We all have some energy. That's why we always put our hands on our injuries instantly, because our hands hold energy. So even if you're not a Reiki student or practitioner, you've got the energy in your hands. And just taking a moment for yourself right now, just getting into a relaxed place. You can be sitting or you can be lying. Either way is really comfortable. I love to do this exercise at night right before I go to bed. And I also enjoy doing this self-Reiki in the morning when I first wake up. And I know the Reiki is flowing because my cats always come and they just want to get under my hands while I'm doing this. So, like I said, even if you are not a Reiki practitioner, you got that healing in your hands. Just take a moment to rub your hands together and just take that centering breath. Just a deep belly breath. And once you have some energy in your hands, just imagine that there is a ball of fire in between your hands. And just play with that ball of fire, just feeling it. And just taking in those deep, centering breaths. And notice how your breath makes the ball of fire glow even brighter and warmer. And just to continue to settle in into a comfortable place, feeling the comfort from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, and the warmth of this ball of heat energy between your hands. Taking one more deep centering breath. And now place your left hand over your heart chakra and your right hand over your solar plexus. And basically your right hand is just beneath your belly button, holding your abdomen, and your left hand is just across your chest. And just allow that to feel comfortable. And we're connecting that heart chakra with the solar plexus. I just did the Libra full moon astrology report on my YouTube channel. And I was thinking about how this heart chakra is very Libra and the solar plexus is very Aries. You know, Aries is that solar plexus, I am, my wants, my needs. And the heart chakra is about all the energy we give out to those we love, our relationships, our partnerships, our families, even our community. And so let's see if we can just balance that energy between what we're giving out from our heart chakra and what we are needing to receive to survive in our solar plexus. And just breathing into these two chakra centers, the heart chakra and the solar plexus. And just taking those deep breaths, feeling the energy under your hand. And now I'll just have you bring all your breath to that heart chakra and just fill the full breath into your chest and release. And just feel what that feels like. How does it feel bringing that breath energy into your chest? And on the next deep breath, you can bring all of the breath into the solar plexus. And just breathing into that right hand on your abdomen, just filling the belly. And as you release, just let that belly just cave out, just releasing all that air. And now let's take another breath where we just try to balance the breath between the abdomen and the heart. Breathing into both the solar plexus and the heart chakra at the same time for the next couple deep breaths. Just noticing the balance of the airflow. Noticing if one area is easier to breathe into, or if another area could use more energy. And then just one more deep breath. If you notice any imbalances in that breath, you can just take some time later. Maybe if you had an imbalance, you didn't feel like your solar plexus was getting as much oxygen as when you breathed into your chest, you can spend some extra time doing even more self-Reiki to the solar plexus and just really breathing into that abdomen. And perhaps you can even do a little acupressure for that dantian, that solar plexus. This is our place of power. And another little exercise is to just breathe in, filling the belly as you hold the point of the dantian just 3 fingers beneath the belly button. And on the exhale, you just push in. And that activates your energy, your core dantian energy power. And maybe you had an imbalance where your heart wasn't feeling as much energy. So you can just place both hands, left hand first, right hand on top, and just breathe into the heart. And just listening to your heart for any of that heart coherence. What does your heart want? What does your heart know? What does your heart want to tell you? And just spending some time with this self-Reiki, and then maybe going back to one left hand on your heart, right hand on your solar plexus, and seeing if after you've spent a little time with each one, if now there is a little more balance. And this will really connect you in with how much energy are you keeping in reserve for yourself with your solar plexus, and how much energy are you extending out into the world. And you can just see what your body and your heart chakra and your solar plexus are telling you at this time. And then you can just imagine that you are pulling all of your energy back into your body, anywhere you have spent energy. In the springtime, I'm recording this in the early spring, this is a time when, just like the plants begin to bloom, we have a lot of outward energy. And we begin to re-emerge into the world, and there's a lot of yang, outgoing energy. But it can be very balancing to also just imagine that you're just pulling that energy back into your body. Anywhere you gave your energy away this month, just bringing it back. I like to imagine my energy is like little white flowers, not flowers, little white feathers that all came out of a downy pillow, and those little white feathers are just floating all around anywhere. Maybe even at the grocery store I released a little bit of energy there, or I was with a client and I felt like I lost a little energy there. I can just imagine pulling all those white feathers back, and like I'm putting them back in the pillowcase. And so any kind of imagination, anything, just think of whatever comes to your mind as a symbol of pulling your energy back. You can also think of it as like a kite that's flying up in the sky, and you just want to reel that kite back in, and maybe the wind is pulling on the kite and you're just bringing your energy back, like you're reeling a kite in on a windy day, and just pull that energy back into your body and just breathe it back in. Let this exercise be like a magnet, like one of those big red magnets with the gray tips, and the magnet is just pulling you back into your body as well. That's another way of imagining it. And just gathering up all that is you and bringing it back, and placing your left hand on your heart chakra and your right hand on your solar plexus for one last deep breath. Fully embodied and back in your own body. All of your energy, all of your resources are balanced, and you can have harmony now. And you can do this right before bed, and you can go to bed. This will give you a revitalizing, nourishing energy, but it's not like the kind of energy that is like a cup of coffee. You can do this right before bed and have the most rejuvenating sleep. Or you can do this exercise in the morning when you first wake up to just make sure that you are rooted and grounded in your own body as you start your day. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe so that you can stay tuned for more exercises like this one.